You know, I really do feel like the music for this is nice. And I'm gonna say it over and over again until someone gets tired and tells me to stop. Until then, I'm gonna keep doing it. But I do really feel like this music's got that. It's inspiring. I listen to it, I'm like, I'm back in that vibe, man. I'm back in that comfy vibe when I didn't have to worry about all kinds of stuff. The simpler times of a year or two ago. The interview was good, with a capital G. That's how I know it's good, because we were spending money on those uppercases. Luckily, I was able to touch on a few words as to not completely collapse with my complex. What do you mean? Like, I know what you're trying to go for, but I'm gonna elaborate on that. Luckily, alright, the room was silent, listening to my word. That's such a weird way to put it. Like, I know what you're saying, like, the room can be silent in that sense, but I don't know, it's a combination that gets me. Maybe it's too novel for my little baby brain. Today was a quiet day. There were many people, and then I'm going to open up a little special rig of the room. She could tell me what she thought of the situation. You brought your therapist as a support animal? That's cute. That's a weird amount of vulnerability from you, of all people. This place, where are you? Was a place of comfort, certainly. Like talking to yourself with their different points. Are you? The site reminds me that I'm not the only. Where are you? Are you online? Are you at the museum giving an interview? Are you at home talking to your parents? Are you online streaming? What are you doing, Olivia? Please. Oh, it's a therapy circle. I forgot. That's also a thing that happens. Jesus Christ. It's like you could kill it to establish anything. You were just with Megan as far as I could tell. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind, man. A voice coming towards our circle caught my attention, raising my gaze. A girl with white scales sat in one of the unoccupied seats. It's a Lunara. Oh, it's Samantha. Ugh. You can't call someone Samantha. There's already a canon character that has that name. Everyone's gonna be so confused. Also, a baryonyx. Like, I honestly would have said, oh, she's white? And the name's Samantha? Like, yeah, that's all I need. To go, yeah, Samantha. I thought you wouldn't come, Samantha. I'm glad you came. I knew you'd be someone interesting for others to meet. It's kind of objectifying. Why couldn't you say something like, I knew you would have something interesting to say? It's a really weird way of putting it. You know, another reason you shouldn't really write about therapy, if you don't know what you want to do with it, is if you don't know what therapy is, don't write about it. Like, if this is this guy's experience, I'm sorry, man, you had a bad therapist. Or maybe it's different across cultures. I don't fucking know. Like, I imagine in Japan, you probably address things a bit differently because it is a society with a certain kind of structure to it. A certain relationship to individual problems and mental hang-ups. Without going into esoteric, I'm a whore. I started out when I was young to make money, and it seems like I'm looking good on life, though. Man, she must have made so much money going to Dubai. I must say, it caused some problems socializing. I mean, it would, wouldn't it? It really would. I think that if you, at a young age, you didn't even get pimped, right? You just kind of got into pouring yourself out. I think that would fundamentally change your ability. Like, women become competition, men become potential clients, and if it's a freelance job, and it's like whoever the fuck, right? At some point, your brain goes a little funky. Mostly with girls that don't like having a whore friend because they'll sleep with their husbands. Yeah, that would also ruin things, huh? It comes from two sides. And the left opening. A job as complicated as it is for a prostitute. She would think of a joy. Is it that complicated, though? She probably makes all of her money without ever paying taxes. Even though the U.S. system is like, hey, you better tell us about the money you're making. Why is there a break here? Maybe that's just the break that didn't get caught. I don't freaking know. So other people's work. I mean, to be fair, some people treat whores, prostitutes, sex workers like therapists. You see, they're a bit of a narcissist. Why can't you tell us why? If anything, you've basically contradicted yourself. She's not afraid to talk about herself. Okay, that's a bit narcissistic. But then she also listens to other people? That's not what narcissists do. That's like the opposite of a narcissist. But it wasn't a bad narcissism. That's not what narcissism is. You can't have a good narcissism. That's called having a high self-esteem. That's not narcissism. Radiant glow in her crimson eyes. Is she albino? You accepted her mistakes like someone... Jesus fucking Christ! Why do you keep contradicting yourself? Don't call her a narcissist. You said the word 3 fucking times, and you said, oh, she's actually not one. What are you doing? This is like reflective text. Oh my God, what are you doing? A quick while I was a bit of slut. But I don't... What does that mean? Just instead of to an nymphomaniac. Is she demonstrating it right now? She used her taste for work. What do you mean? Oh my god, this is so like... What are you trying to achieve with these lines, man? Did the author meet a whore and he was like, man, this is the most fascinating person I've ever talked to? The woman will remain young until she's 60. Well, that's good for her, I guess. The moonlight was already coming through the window, indicating it was time to leave. How fucking... I mean, to be fair, I imagine most of these therapies are like after the workday, so we'll be late. That's our roll towards the exit. Oh my god. Like, what? The small building. Man, it's so confusing what the author's trying to do with this, right? Of course she smokes pot. Oh yeah, the canteen. God damn. It's a niche anime. Last time I saw it was years ago. It's... Who's airing it? Who the fuck airs it? Maybe you've seen it on a streaming service, but... Why would you... I mean, I guess you would look for it, because it is one of the names that get thrown around a lot. Flies by. I remained silent. I took. I affirmed. I responded. I remember. I need. I said. I smiled. I responded. I said. Like I fucking said, this guy knows only to start his paragraphs with pronouns, proper nouns, and fucking articles for actual nouns. Jesus Christ. Wait, so you're leaving the building, and she's already finishing a joint? Has she been sitting on that roach the whole damn therapy session? I mean, it's pretty baller she did. I'll give her credit. Cragmar. That's the version I always wanted to be. I always wanted to be Cragmar. Maybe a whore, it doesn't mean I have personal taste. I feel like as a whore, you would run into all kinds of bullshit, right? You're invited into people's lives ever so briefly. You've probably seen their knickknacks in their bedrooms. Maybe the DVDs on the wall as you sit in their living room, sucking them off, you know. I feel like a whore, especially if you go to their places or into their cars, you would have massive exposure to someone's personal interest, right? Like, by sheer exposure, one of them is going to want to have something weird and freaky happen. That's the good money, especially if their freak is super dumb. Listen, I'm not going to argue, right? Everyone's got their goofy tastes. Mainly about animes. So who is she? Is she supposed to be like Eric or something? Like, Inko is so lonely. If you really think about it, Inko doesn't really have anyone. What does Inko have? Can I ask you a personal, uncomfortable question? Get out of here, ChatGPT. I don't know. So, someone I know who likes to use character AI, and they complain to me, like, so fucking often. It will end with, like, can I ask you a question? And he gets so fucking mad about it. He's like, it never answers the fucking question, right? It never just puts the question in front of you. It always ends with the fucking question. I'm like, of course it does, you dumb motherfucker. It's a statistical model. What do you think is at the end of someone's message? What is the most likely thing to be there? A specific, unique question or a generalized request to ask one? Which one is more common? The general case. Idiot. Shiki! I'm still suffocating here, so I'm like weirdly not feeling great. With an exciting tone of voice. Why can't you just say she said it excitedly? Or she excitedly said it? Listen, I'm always throwing slag at people for using adverbs. But fuck, man. Sometimes it's better than this bullshit. If you're that not good at it. That bad at it. Jesus Christ, Zeph, you're falling apart at the seams. If I'm a lesbian or something. Listen, she already stopped being a hooker. Stop. But you were dating humans, so what does it feel like? Surely, right, you've kissed a human. Like, surely there's a weird human out there who's such a freak he wants to kiss a dinosaur. Was it Anon? It was Anon, wasn't it? No, it's been my only boyfriend. Because I suck at being open and vulnerable and establishing actual relationships with people. Like, the only friends I have are a person I lived with for many years of my life and my husband. Like, I have... Like, Olivia and Inko are kind of sad, aren't they? It's actually kind of a trait share between Snoot Game and Wani, is these people have really, like, sad social circles, right? Like, even if we go by people, like, if I'm allowed to include people that I know because I have therapy and stuff, I know quite a few people. If I'm allowed to include people, and obviously, if I have to exclude people from that, then I still know a bunch of people, right? From different walks of life, with very different, like, perspectives on things. If I can include Discord people, like, man, we're going places. Like, I don't know, man. These people have such tiny social lives. I'm not even that social. I'm an anti-social asshole. And I keep being exposed to my little stream of boys. Like Kitten Boy Wife and fucking Senator. Like, what names these are. But, like, come on, man. You're not me. You're not an antisocial idiot. You should have better social lives than this by now. Especially Inko, who's a giant fucking loser. Who just walks up to people and starts asking about their daily life. Like, I could see Inko pulling, how's your sex life, Mark? Just like that. Oh, hi, Mark. I got too out of hand. I just wanted to know if the human has a ribbed penis. Does he have the spines? It's like, that's cats. No. Does he have two? That's echidnas. I've heard snakes. Why would you know that? Listen, I visit a lot of furry websites, okay? Do you have any idea what I have to draw on the regular to make an ends meet? Like, the total volume of dicks I draw, man, you could fill a warehouse. Why do you say volume of dicks? You don't want to know. If I'm allowed to cheat, I guess, technically speaking, you could fill a planet with it, or make a planet out of it. Listen, you don't want to know what some people want their dicks to be like. How big? Okay. I'm not really asking questions, but listen, it's called macro, micro, and it really throws things out of whack. I've been told it's a statistical outlier for my dick volume, but, like, she's just, like, becoming increasingly like, man, I'm a whore and I'm uncomfortable. Olivia, please stop. Listen, this is my job. That's yours. I've never seen a man's asshole. But you have, so I guess we're both weird. At least I can shade latex really well. You have any idea how popular that stuff is? You just draw some goop on a motherfucker, and you're like, oh, it's a latex TF. You're a character here, $500, and if the shading's good enough, those fuckers will just buy it, man. There's like 50% of a fucking character in the picture. You can only tell because their stupid Sparkle Dog has all these colors. She just starts talking about how she thinks every furry's a fucking loser. $500, man. Half of my rent comes out of this bullshit. Jesus Christ. What the hell is BHC? Man, Megan is really involved today. Is she replacing Eric? Is Eric out of the story? You know what? I need to know what BHC is. Urban Dictionary. Bald-headed cunt. I mean, I guess that sums him up. Oh man, all these abbreviations are fucking weird. Bong hit competition. Well, fair enough. It's the day of the trial. Damon leaving the trial. Oh, let's make this the next time, okay? I know the episodes are a bit short, but fuck, man. Listen.